Good morning. Hello. Oh dear, sorry. Bad headache. It's Thursday the 9th of April. You know you want to come in, get moving. Maybe not. Yes. Come on, Northumberland and Scotland. I'm hoping AD Phillips has found me. She's just messaged me to say, I'm having a I can't find you day. So I was just messaging her some instructions. Let's hope she appears. Hello everyone, come on. We got 5 in, 7 in. More whales. Here they come. They'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Singing. Aye aye yippee. More whales. If you've stumbled on this video for the first time on YouTube and you're wondering why I'm randomly speaking, you have come to the right place. It's the 4-minute warning before we start the movement snack. So we will get going. This is the preamble, the pre-broadcast, broadcast. That's become a bit of a, I don't know, I won't say a thing, but I'm a bit concerned that you'll all just carry on talking to yourself. When I'm over there, I can't see anything that's happening. So for all I know, you're just having a chat. Catherine, more NHS heroes are coming in. Catherine, Lapiki, hello. We are ready to rock. Shrewsbury, we've redefined Shrewsbury. We've completely changed the spelling. We can do what we want on this group. Come on, come on. You know it makes sense. Get your movement here. It's lovely. AD, you found us. AD, you found us. Hooray, well done. AD, so that means more Hampshire. We've got Petersfield in, we've got Hampshire, we've got Shrewsbury, we've got Northumberland, Scotland. Trouble with parking bikes, maybe. Sunny Dundee. Kathy, hello. It's the last minute. Emsworth, that's just down the road from me as well. And Berkshire, brother of mine. We've got, I'm going to say a shout out to Ted. I know he's not here now because he's from West Virginia in USA and he's invited lots of people to this group, so we've got lots of USA followers as well. Cruden Bay, good morning Cruden Bay. Oh no, I've got a Belgian pronunciation that I can't say. Help me out with that. More Wales. Okay, we're going to get going. Keep on coming in, folks. Keep on coming in, but we've got to get started. The movement wagon stops for no person. Okay. Ready, steady. Good morning. It is Thursday the 9th of April. I've become your kind of daily date stamp as well, I think. Thursday the 9th of April. We're in week 3 of this Make Movement Your Mission. We've done 52 movement snacks from the start of this this thing. 52. And lots more to come. Originally we planned 90, but we're gonna keep on going. So remember, just reminding you, if you're new to us, that the aim is to accumulate additional movement minutes over anything else you're doing. This isn't, we're not saying this is your only 3 things that you should be doing and you can sit down for the rest of the day. It's to give you thoughts, ideas, a toolbox of movement, that these things you can crowbar into your day. These are additional movement minutes. They're not structured exercise programs. take them, use them as you will, and go into your world and benefit from this movement. It's magic stuff. Shall we get mobilised? Come on. Our morning routine. If you know what's coming, you can do it already. I'm going to start and then I'm going to talk. So our morning routine starts with this minute or so of circulation boosting. That can be performed in stand or in sit. I'll show you the seated options in a moment. Keep going on stand. Remember, we're looking to articulate the feet and the ankles. Try to be more mindful of how you're standing and how you're placing and transferring the weight. Always use support. Something's firm and steady at the right height for you. Keep going, standing circ boosters. Here's some seated options. Hip walk forward so that you are supporting your own trunk and posture muscles, okay? Feet flat and anchored, buttocks also anchored. We can start at the top half here with a steady range of motion through the shoulders. One alternating or two together, or you can join them together. So you can either start at the top half, or if available to you, you can start in the lower half. And the same things apply, ankles, feet and toes, ankles, feet and toes. It's what we're trying to optimise. Okay, now if that's not achievable yet at the moment and you find you're a bit flat-footed, that's okay, but we're just trying to shift that over time. If you feel a little bit squeezed in your hips, you can take a bit of an extension every now and then. Try to rhythmically bring those two parts of the body together, up and down. Keep going. This is steady pace. We don't want to race off. This is just a little bit of circulation boosting, just to increase support that circulatory system to get us ready for this movement snack. Shouldn't be out of breath. At the end of that little bit of circ boost, pulse raising activity, you'll have this. Probably the want to take a deeper breath. That's great. If you feel too breathless, you need to bring those movements right down slow, 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 slow. If you move slower in stand, you're probably going to challenge your balance a bit more. So take up more support. Loads of support in this circ boost. That's important. Okay, so now we're going to start our mobility routine. And I just want to do one more thing in stand before we go into the focused mobility. In stand, we're going to take a little bit of sideways tap. So we're extending the top of the feet. You're doing this on a diagonal. If you were on a clock face, you'd be about 10 to 2. Again, lots of support, whatever you need, alternating. If you need to, if it helps to look down to check that you have got those toe positions, great. If you can, look ahead and keep this open, lifted posture. In the chair, it's the same. But now we've got a little bit more extension from the knee. It's definitely a diagonal, just out and tap, and we're really focusing on feet and toes, just a few of those. Okay, mobility. So we're going to focus on our mobility. Remember, mobility moves. All of these movements move slowly through a range of movement that's comfortable for you. Starting with shoulders, in sit or in stand. Aiming for a smooth, fluid roll. As you can see here in the chair, I've opted to put my hands on my thighs. That may help just guide that movement. If you prefer to have them down, it's up to you. At the moment, just focus on shoulders. If I could come closer so you can see, up, back and down. Keep the head still. Just 3, 4, 5 of these, and make sure you come all the way down each time. So feel how that is for you. Literally feel your way around that range of motion. We're looking to improve it over time. Accumulative minutes can improve this. Okay, a little release. If your posture muscles are tired from standing upright, you might want a little sag in the middle. That's okay. Let's move on to the next one. In sit or stand is our head turning. So from a sit or stand position, it's a turn and a return in the centre. You might want to readjust shoulders and head position here and posture. So this moves into position and out of position, and it stops in the middle. And this is slow and controlled, and all of these, feel this. Okay, so don't worry about looking at me at this bit, just feel how it is for you. 1 time, 2 times or 3 times. In standing, loads of support for this one. Don't want to challenge balance. When you move your head, that may challenge balance to lesser or greater degree. So lots of support. It's all about mobility at this morning snack. Okay, so just take your time. If you've had enough, just have a little pit stop and then go in again when you're ready. Another neck movement. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. It squeezes the head backwards. And just to give you a thought here, so it's like to give yourself a very attractive double chin. There. And as you can see, it's really mobilising the head back this way, so that perhaps we could better hold the head in a better position to support upper body movements, functional activities and balance and posture. Okay, so all these mobility movements slowly in and out. A couple of times if it's new to you, 3, 4, 5, enough then. So focus on range, it's quality not quantity. Have another little bit of circ boost, a little bit more mindful. Look down if you need to, look ahead if you can. A little bit of extra this in chair, and now we're going to move down to the trunk. Okay, the centre of all of our daily activities. Starting with some turning. In the chair position, anchor the feet a little bit wider than you normally would and keep the buttocks firmly in the chair. Just take a turn and return to centre. So just do what for you is a usual turn or rotate. And then think about it a bit more, be more mindful of what's happening and perhaps lift taller, make sure that the weight is even. Can you control it and squeeze it? What's your optimum movement range for you? Take your time, no momentum, no pace, no forcing, just ease of movement, just to work out where you are with that. Same in stand, we can use the support. Balanced, wider stance, this will help with balance. Keep using the support. Just be aware, what's it like? You might feel you have more movement on one side than the other. So are you a little bit wonky, a bit lopsided? This is very usual for most of us. And it'll be because we compensate and favour sides when we do tasks. So that's what we mean by meaningful, mindful movement and meaningful. So rather than just getting the task done in daily life, we're actually thinking about how we move. And this all links into making activities of daily living easier. Okay, little pause, little release, little sag if you need to. Let's go again into our side bends. Anchor feet, anchor buttocks. Again, wide stance in stand, lift and open. Bend the knees a little bit so you're even, strong and steady. And then we've got this little sideways bend and back again. These alternate, we're alternating one and back again. The pit stop is in the middle. It moves out and it comes back. It moves out and it comes back, and I'm only going sideways. There. You may want to bring in some extension, squeeze down the line of the trousers as it were. In chair, you might want to give yourself some extra confidence here to hold on as I take the bend to the side, or hands on the thighs as you bend to the side. Or you may want to support the arms here. Pause in the middle. Have a switch off if you need to at any point in time and come back in again. If you feel this position is starting to get tired, have a moment. It's time to switch off and then set it up again. So we've done that way, we've done that way. Now we want to go this way. So this is the back extensions in seated. From usual posture position, anchor feet, anchor buttocks. Come up taller, and then are you able to take an extra squeeze, an extra extension? So we're extending. When we extend up, we're using all of the muscles in the back to lift us upright. Same in stand. Balance, loads of support. Hand here if you want to. I'm coming up and then just a little bit more and out. And it keeps on moving. It comes into that position and out again. Have a pause, switch off, set up the posture, the base again, the feet strong, steady, up and back. So my weight stays even. Can you feel that? I could even do this with my with my hips on the sideboard here and extend this way. Head and eyes stay forward, gaze stays forward. All right, have a little release. Almost there, almost there. We're on ankles, folks. Ankles, ankles. So this is either here and here, really trying to get ankles and feet here. In this morning session, I purposefully leave off my shoes so you can really see what's happening with the feet. Of course, if you've got a slippery floor surface, you probably do need to wear some non-slip or some shoes. Just want you to see what my feet are doing here. In stand, it's the same, heel toe. Remember, there's another option in the chair if you prefer. Come back into full back rest, a little rise, and this and this. And I'm suggesting that you're really specific about what that ankle is doing. Generally, we kind of think it's okay just to give it a wiggle and a wiggle and a whirl. I'm suggesting just be more mindful that we have that flexion and extension, because this is how we walk. So if you're sitting confident in stand and you want to translate that ankle movement now into a really strong heel strike here and a heel raise here, and feel the feet and the toes as you do that. These are toes. Oh. Your mission, as always, throughout the day, crowbar in some heel raises when you're in a queue somewhere, waiting for a delivery, in the kitchen, in the garden. Just squeeze these activities in. So heel raises are really critical. Strengthen ankles and calves. We're going to do more of them in the lunchtime snack. Two things before we go. I'm back at 11 AM for a seated only movement snack, probably in the conservatory. So if a seated option is for you, or you know someone that could benefit from that, give them a shout, get them to sign on. And before we go, I have a final mission for you. I thought we could spread the word about these movement snacks by way of a limerick related to make movement your mission. And I wouldn't ask you to do anything that I'm not prepared to do myself, so here's mine, and then I'm going. There was a young girl from Havant, young-ish, who suggested we meet daily 3 times. How pleasant. You responded in droves, moved head, trunk and toes, and are so pleased that you had and not hadn't. All right, send us your limerick, and it's a no prizes competition. How's that? Oh. See you at 11, or see you at 12, or see you 4. Goodbye, everyone. Keep on moving. Every minute counts.